Why are you coming on our family vacation next month? Is there a problem? Don't you know it's a trip to celebrate my husband's birthday? I heard that from Ryan. Why would my daughter-in-law come along? You're ruining our good time. Am I not family? A daughter-in-law is a stranger. Don't try to intrude into our family circle. Ryan and I did all the planning for the trip, you know. You left everything to Ryan anyway, didn't you? I assisted him in making reservations. Actually, I was the one who decided on where to stay. You're lying. I originally worked for a hotel development company, which is owned and operated by my parents. So I know a lot about hotels and resorts. So what? You're jobless now. I've become a full-time housewife, but that's to support Ryan, whose job is very demanding. I still don't recognize you as my daughter-in-law. You've told me many times. You may be a little pretty, but I can't believe you'd flirt with your father-in-law. I've never flirted with your husband. Ryan is always saying how glad he is that he married a nice girl. He praises you every day, which is really annoying. I see. People who have good looks usually have bad personalities. You're prejudiced. So if you really want to go on this trip, I'll keep a close eye on you. Really? First of all, about the car. We have a lot of luggage, so we'll take our car and yours, right? They're both compact cars. We'll have to split the luggage to make them fit. I will be riding in your car with you, while Ryan rides with my husband in our car. What? Is there a problem? I also have a driver's license, so I can take turns with you if needed. Since you don't like me, would it not be less stressful for you if you ride the car with your husband? I have to keep an eye on you so that you won't do anything weird. I don't mean to do anything weird, but... Shut up! You wouldn't be able to hide your bad character from me. Why would it go back to that? I told Ryan that it's for the sake of friendship between you and I. He has already agreed to this. You can't escape from me. Okay, I'll put up with it. I'm the one who has to put up with it. Okay. Well then, on this trip, don't even think about doing anything crazy, okay? My name is Wendy. I am a 30-year-old housewife. 3 years ago, I married my husband Ryan, who is 5 years older than me. We both enjoy outdoor activities and have similar personalities, so we get along well. However, what is troubling me right now is my relationship with my mother-in-law. As described in the conversation we just had, my mother-in-law hates me. I thought I was lucky enough that we don't live together, but on the day of the family trip, she launched an unbelievable attack on me. What have you done? You called me 50 times? Of course. Anybody would have called 100 times if they were left here like me. Why did you do this? Even though you're just a daughter-in-law, you still came along, knowing I disapproved. So I decided to leave you in the mountains. Is there any problem? You've got to be kidding me. Please, come pick me up now. If you want to come to the hotel, why don't you call a cab or Uber? I don't have my wallet. Oh no! I just happened to find your wallet in my bag. You stole it, didn't you? It just happened to be in there. I tried calling a cab, but they said they were busy today with some event going around. I need my card info to book an Uber, but don't know if I can book one if a big event is here. Poor thing. I can't see the card numbers since they're so tiny. I'm sorry, but I can't give you any info. It's midwinter and quite cold, even though the sun is up. Please, come back. No way! We're finally at the hotel. Is this the time to tell such jokes? I'm freezing here. I took a wrong turn once, so I'm exhausted now. Please, let me rest a little. What? You're the one who suddenly got out of the car and started relaxing in the mountains. You said you got carsick and said you were about to throw up. That's why I said let's take a break. So what? I heard peppermint tea works for motion sickness, so I want to collect twigs to make fire. It's awful to leave me there like that. I felt better right away, so I simply headed to the hotel. It's your fault for taking time to make tea. I can't believe you would do this to me. I shouldn't have been so nice to you. And your mysteriously large amount of luggage. I left them there for you. That's not the point. How are you going to take responsibility if I get lost or get attacked by a bear? Your phone is connected, so you'll live. You don't have to make such a big deal about it. Don't underestimate the mountains. A little error in judgment can be fatal. Yes, I understand. Then get the hell off the mountain. If I walk down the mountain from here, it's going to take at least a few hours to reach the nearest town. It's only 10 in the morning. You can still make it before the sun goes down. I'm lost at words. This is all your fault. You shouldn't have tried to come with us. You're just some stranger who married my son. But still, you went too far. You're overreacting. If you just go back the way you came, you'll be safe. I now understand how despicable you are. What? Until now, I've tolerated your many mean words because you're Ryan's mother. But I've reached my limit. Is that a threat? I shall not forgive you. What can you do? You're just an unemployed parasite relying on Ryan. Just to make sure, you have no intention of apologizing, right? If you are willing to apologize and come pick me up right away, I won't make this a big problem. No way. I shall never apologize to a woman like you. Too bad. It's your fault for not listening to your mother-in-law. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself. I have given you a chance to save yourself, you know. I'm not going to help you, whatever happens. Will you just go down the mountain now? We'll enjoy the luxurious hotel without you. Fine. I'm on my way down. You go back on foot all alone. Bye. The spa was great, and the room is so spacious. Good. How's your hiking going? It's gonna take me at least 2 more hours to get down the mountain safely. It's been 3 hours since we last texted each other. And you're still walking in the mountains? Poor thing. Although I'm able to text you like this, there was a good chance that things ended badly, you know. Let's not talk about this anymore. It's going to ruin the trip. So selfish. For the record, neither Ryan nor my husband seemed worried about you. I see. They went off to take pictures of the snowy landscape. Now we shall enjoy this trip to the fullest. I heard that prime beef will be served for dinner tonight. Also, I heard that they have delicious breakfast. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning too. What? Have you lost your mind? My parents are coming over to your place tomorrow. What? You will be charged $6,000. It includes the suite room fee for 4 adults, the spa treatment, the special dinner, and also breakfast during your stay. I can't stay there, but you still have to pay the cancellation fee, you know. What? If I'd been there as planned, it would have been all free. What are you talking about? I don't understand. That hotel is owned and operated by my parents. Are you kidding me? We used to live around here. My family and I loved the atmosphere so much. They opened the hotel 6 months ago. So, originally it was free? When I told my parents about your husband's birthday celebration trip, they offered to arrange things for free in order to show him their gratitude. So your parents know that I left you in the mountains? Of course they know. And also your husband and Ryan too. I've already told them what happened. You told them too? Of course I'd contact them. It was clear that you wouldn't help me, so I texted them right after you refused to pick me up. No way! And also, that wallet of mine you stole from me? Ryan retrieved it. I didn't notice. They acted as if they knew nothing. They acted that way so that I could send you to hell. What do you mean? They told you they went out to take pictures, but that's a lie. Then where did they go? They've already packed their bags and are driving down the mountain. Then that means they can pick you up on the way. If you've secured a safe way to go down, you don't have to blame me anymore. Their car is full of luggage, so there is almost no room for me. I didn't know you brought that much luggage. The hotel has a small camping space in the mountains, so we were going to pitch a tent there and have a small camping trip tomorrow. We brought a lot of gear needed for camping. So, you are going down the mountain with that huge luggage I left with you? I left some unnecessary gear in the mountains. My parents are going to pick those up tomorrow. Then, what about you? I'm continuing my way down the mountains with the bare minimum of luggage. If you make it back safely, can everybody just forget what I've done and forgive me? Maybe make this trip free again? No. Tomorrow morning, you will pay my parents $6,000. Isn't that a little too much? You know I don't have that much money. Have you already forgotten what you did to me? That was a little too much, I guess. But that doesn't mean you should suddenly charge me $6,000. Abandoning a person in the snowy mountains will be considered a crime. It's a crime? If I had called the police then, you would have been a criminal by now. I just did it on the spur of the moment. But to call the police on your husband's birthday didn't feel right. So I decided to punish you in a different way. So, you want me to pay $6,000? Well, your husband and Ryan tried to call the police right away. They were going to turn me over to the police? Once you go into the mountains, one wrong move would kill you. It doesn't matter if you're family or not. Oh no! But I grew up in this area, so I'm familiar with the surroundings. Plus, I've been climbing mountains for more than 10 years. I convinced them not to call the police and let me come down the mountain on my own. I've heard you like outdoor activities, but you seem to be more of a professional when you get to that point. But there's always the possibility of an emergency, so I'm texting Ryan of my location until I get down safely. I'm glad you're safe. Well, I had originally included a mountain walk in my travel plans. I'm going to enjoy my hike down the mountain with a fresh mind. I'm glad to hear that. I was lucky to be safe, but if this had been a person without any preparation or someone with no experiences in the mountains, what do you think would have happened? Well, that person would have gone missing, or worse, would have died. I never imagined that it would become such a big deal. It's pathetic to see a grown-up plan such a stupid prank and not be able to see the dangers of it. My husband and Ryan are going home, aren't they? I have to go home too and make an excuse. With the help of my parents, we've arranged another place to stay. So we are going to enjoy his birthday party without you. My parents have even arranged an Uber to pick me up at the nearest town to take me there. What? Without me? I'll make sure you pay for your sins. No kidding! I'm going to follow them with the car. Tell me where it is. My car has already been moved by the staff. My parents own that place, so they can do anything. And there's no way I'm going to tell you where our new hotel is. What? The only way for you to get home is to call a cab. By the way, your husband took away your credit cards, so you can only use cash to pay for it. I only have $30 in my wallet now. Then you should get a job at that hotel and work to repay it. Work? We were just looking for someone to help us out with the cleaning staff shortage. You can live there while you work, so please don't come home until you repay all the money, okay? No way! Let me go home! You don't have a home to go back to anymore. What do you mean? Your husband has decided to divorce you. Also, Ryan has made it clear he's going to cut ties with you. What? Anyone could have seen this coming. I think you're a fool to do such a thing in the presence of your husband and son. It's fine for you to hate me, but what you did to me this time is life-threatening. It won't make it okay to do such things just because you hate me. I'm really sorry. I'm reflecting on my actions, so please forgive me. It is good that you are sorry, but their decisions are final. And I'll also have you pay for the stay. Can't you at least spare me the $6,000 payment? I'm 60 years old. The stress will be too much to start a new job. Then I'll call the police. Why would you do that? What you did is a crime, remember? Please don't call the police. Then work at the hotel and pay the $6,000. I'm so sorry. I was jealous of your beauty and was a little too mean. What? That's the reason you hated me? You looked like you never had a hard time in life. I just got annoyed. That's so stupid. You should think of my feelings for being left behind for such a stupid reason. I am truly sorry. Please, forgive me. Then, as a gesture of sincerity, you can either pay for the stay or go to jail. Which one will it be? I will work to pay the money back. Tomorrow, you will hear from my parents about the details. Please listen carefully and reflect on your actions. My retirement is gonna be hell. The next day, my mother-in-law got a job as a hotel housekeeper. She never had a proper job before, so she struggled with even the simplest tasks. Plus, the hotel was located deep in the mountains. Since she doesn't have a car, She can't even go out on her days off. Her stress is only getting worse. As for me, it took me 5 hours, but I made it down the mountain. And at the new hotel, I was able to celebrate my father-in-law's birthday. After we went back, we decided to move out of the previous house so that my mother-in-law wouldn't be able to find us. Now, I am living happily with my husband and father-in-law. My mother-in-law's crazy actions were a surprise to me, but now that she's being punished, I feel better.